Thank you. Please be seated. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Chief of Staff, Ministers of State, senior government officials, management, and our victorious team from the University of Development Studies, ladies and gentlemen, our friends from the media, good morning. On behalf of His Excellency the President, I wish to warmly welcome all of you to this historic courtesy call by the UDS football team and management on His Excellency the President. May I now invite the Minister for Sports and Recreation of our Republic, Honorable Kofi Adams, Member of Parliament, to officially welcome all of us and also state the purpose of our gathering. Shall we please welcome him with an applause?
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the Honorable Chief of Staff, the Executive Secretary, Honorable Minister for Education, senior government officials, members of Parliament here gathered, representative of Ghana Football Association, the Vice Chancellor, University for Development Studies, other staff from the university, the Chief Director, Ministry of Sports and Recreation. I deem it a great honor, Your Excellency, to do this welcome at this very great occasion. Your Excellency, the University for Development Studies, a very young university in terms of age compared to the other universities, took part in this year's FISU Games, football for that matter, at the world level. First, they became champions of Africa. And as a result of that, they were the sole representative of Africa at the world level. They did us the honors. They represented UDS well, Ghana and Africa. Indeed, Your Excellency, at the time they were making this impactful bid at the world level in terms of football, you had appeared at the 80th UN General Assembly, spoken to the world, and everybody was discussing Ghana, that you are a worthy representative of Africa. Their success at the football level only added to what it is that you have said. Indeed, Your Excellency, I'm happy today because you saw ahead of this victory and indicated clearly that despite your promise to Ghanaians, which you have lived up to reduce size of government and to reduce number of ministries, you saw it necessary to give particular attention to sports and recreation. So you decoupled youth and sports and created sports and recreation, youth development and empowerment as two separate ministries that deserve ministerial attention. Your Excellency, you didn't end there. You realized grassroots sports is critical, and school sports is the foundation of grassroots sports. In your address to the nation, you indicated clearly that the ministry should work in tandem with Education Ministry to establish school sports authority. That will not end at secondary level, but will travel all the way to the tertiary level. That process, I've been working closely with your Minister for Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, And I'm sure that in few days, we will be announcing something big in that area. Maybe I will leave it for the education minister when he takes the floor to give a few just to that proposition. Your Excellency, UDS have done what no university in Ghana and no university in Africa has achieved. This game has been there for a very long time, I think since 1960s. But when it saw some reform, 2 other African universities have represented Africa. They did not go beyond group stages. But when Ghana got a chance through UDS, we made it not only to the final, but we brought the trophy home. Your Excellency, their victory spared a lot of Ghanaians. As I watched the Weasel TV online and I saw the eyeballs that were watching the game, then I realized that sports and football especially bring the nation together. And we say, are equal to them. They have actually served as a challenge. And their younger brothers who were also in Côte d'Ivoire, battling it out for U17, have made it, they have qualified for the African competition. They came second to Côte d'Ivoire. After, of course, Your Excellency defeating our favorite friends, the Nigerians. Your Excellency, the senior national team will tomorrow have their last but one World Cup qualifiers against the Central African Republic in faraway Morocco. And I know this meeting here and the success of UDS will spur them on to also make it to the World Cup. And not just make it, but represent Ghana worthily. And if possible, bring the trophy home. In welcoming everybody to this gathering, I must especially say a big thank you to you, Your Excellency, for the support you continue to give to the sports ecosystem and all other sectors. We thank you and we welcome everybody here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, dear Minister for Sports and Recreation. Mr. President, with your indulgence, may I call on the Minister for Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, in whose to say a few words. Please.
Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, the Chief of Staff, Julius Debra, Executive Secretary, Dr. Callistus, my colleague, Minister for Sports, Kofi Adam, Joyce Bauer, and Honorable Setepe, supporting Excellency the President, Vice Chancellor, Professor Seydou, Registrar, and Ali of Ghana, and Ibrahim Tanko, the coach. And then, Mr. President, my colleague, Professor Hamza of Kumbungu, and then the MP for Sanargo. Mr. President, ordinarily today I should not be talking. I'm sure UDS is shared between Tamale South and Sanargo. Part of it, Mr. President, is in Sanargo, and then the other half is in Tamale South. So the Honorable Ataisa will want to take credit because success have many friends, failures have none, Mr. President. And then, Mr. President, fortunately for me, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, they would cite me for conflict of interest. 2 of the players, one is being managed by Sharaf Mahama. So you can see the coincidence. Is a dean. And then Asiri. They are all players of Karela. And on the quiet in our private life, they are on the watch of Sharaf Mahama with my latest discovery of Shamsuddin, the country's best under 15 player. So you can imagine that if we speak today, they will say we are using the platform of the state for other purposes. Mr. President, today we are here to support you, to honor our heroes, the heroes of football and the heroes of university football at the global level. Mr. President, they made you proud, they made Ghana proud, and Ghana is grateful. Enti yamamwaiko. And then to be assured that President Mahama will honor UDS. And Vice Chancellor, you are here. When the President promised that he will revise your legislation, you have a new act. Thanks to President John Dramani Mahama, we have accordingly so revised your legislation. Excellency President Mahama, as I sat through, Joyce Bauer was my contemporary in Damascus with Ali of Ghana. So Joyce kept pushing that, Haruna, what can you get the president to do for UDS before even I assumed my seat? So, Mr. President, on your behalf, I'm happy to announce that one of the major limitations of UDS is that they don't have a bus. I've just related to the administrator of the GET Fund, who is buying some 66-seater buses for a number of educational institutions. Mr. President, in the first quarter of 2026, you have the honor to present one of those buses to UDS. We promised one for Yas and Tua girls at the weekend on your behalf when we stood in for you. And then, Mr. President, to urge the football team on and to urge the players on, discipline is what is required of you, both in the pitch and outside the pitch. The country is very proud of you, and I'm sure President Mahama will do the needful and appropriate in honoring your sacrifice and in raising the flag of Ghana high. I'm sure when you arrive at the airport, I met your coach on my way to Kumasi, Mr. President, and I was asking him, where are the videos for those who were monitoring so that we can sell one of them and make some good money. So, Mr. President, we are here to support you. Thank you for everything you have done for UDS and for the football team. So, thank you. So, we'll honor the bus for you when it's ready. We'll let Mr. President hand it over to you. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is ever hardworking Minister for Education. Mr. President, I wish to now call on the Vice Chancellor of UDS to introduce the victorious team from the University for Development Studies. Professor Seydou Alassane, shall we please welcome him?
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, on behalf of the University for Development Studies, I bring you sincere greetings from Tamale. Anshma Daswa. Your Excellency, today is a wonderful day for us. The University for Development Studies is 33 years old. With a student population of 27,000. The university's motto is very simple: knowledge for service. So we train our students, we give them knowledge to go out there to make socio-economic impact on society. Your Excellency, the university is built on blending academic work, that's theory, and practicals. So we have vowed that anywhere that human beings are talking about practicals, let's use our physique, strength to work, UDS, we have vowed that we will top because of the practical-oriented nature of our institution. Mr. President, permit me to add to the Honorable Minister for Education's submission. He said you did pass our new act this year, that is Act 1143. Indeed, it is true, we've been battling with it, how to amend the PNDC law 279. And fortunately, when you came into power, through the Minister for Education and other stakeholders, you've been able to pass it for us. In the year 2018, we received a 3,000-seater capacity multi-purpose auditorium. It was attained through your time when you were the vice president, 2018. So that one too should be put on record. Mr. President, I must be frank with you. When we were preparing for this tournament, I was jittering because my coach told me that we were going to play with 16 or 15 other teams, bringing the total to 16. Then I asked him what was going to be the end results. He said all teams were going to be ranked. So I said, okay, then make sure that we don't become last. Then I remembered you said something that after casting your vote during the last presidential elections, a journalist asked you a question about your expectations. Then you said you are going to win the presidential and also get at least 150 members of parliament. And you said God told you not to say that because he's going to give you more than that. So I told my coach that at least Tikul Binyaza, third position. At least third position. But thank God, even the third one, we were placed number one. Your Excellency, before this award, I am so delighted to let you be informed that 3 years ago, the university has achieved both local and international recognition. Last year, we were the second best public university in Ghana. Last year, we won the African Best Agriculture Knowledge Transfer Partnership Project in the United Kingdom. Last year, we won the Changing the World Award in the United Kingdom again. And this time, we are West African Best, Africa Best, and the World Champion. For your information, how did we do that? Indeed, we adopted your plan. 24-hour. But this time, we didn't say 24-hour economy. We made it 24-hour training. And by his grace, we were able to make it proud. On this note, if it is possible, you have already promised us a 66-seater bus. My students are all here. What I know, Mr. President, is that we are adopting student-centered administration. So we will ensure that that bus is utilized very well to support teaching and learning as well as sports activities. Mr. President, permit me to put on records that my students, the Baobab team, and their coaches, they are people that we can all be proud of. In China, the single approach we adopted was to apply the golden rule of success. The golden rule of success, Mr. President, deals with three things: adequate preparation, hard work, and then correction of mistakes. So these were the things that we did. And now that the trophy is at home, we are here this morning on behalf of the global football community, on behalf of our fellow Ghanaians, and on behalf of UDS, who have really performed extraordinarily at the world stage, to show to you the trophy as well as present to you a plaque that will serve as a memory in your office, so that whoever comes to your office subsequently will remember the institution. So first, the trophy to show to the president. Is it coming? So, Your Excellency,
Hey, come.
thank you very much, all and sundry.
Thank you very much, Professor Seydou Alassane, Vice Chancellor of the University of Development Studies. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, I have the honor to invite the President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces to address this historic gathering. Shall we please be upstanding and acknowledge His Excellency?
Sit down, sit down.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Sit down. Professor Alassane, your management team, my young brothers who have done us this honor, we're very happy to receive you at the presidency. And we feel honored by the presentation of the very, very enviable trophy that you have brought to Ghana. Beating no meaner team than Brazil. In all the speeches, you have not emphasized that it's Brazil we beat to bring this trophy home. That's an amazing feat. But I want to express appreciation to the management of the university and the student body and everybody associated with the university. This university began as a dream and a vision of former President J.J. Rawlings. And I remember when he went and was given the World Food Prize, his prize money of $50,000, he awarded it as the seed money to start the university. At the time, it was like planting a mustard seed. A mustard seed is so small, you cannot imagine that that seed will grow to become a big tree like UDS has grown to become. We're all proud of UDS. At the time UDS started, there was no public university in the northern part of Ghana. And so it was the dream of Flight Lieutenant Rawlings to begin the first public university with multiple campuses in all the other 3 northern regions. Today, all these are separate universities, and all of them are thriving and doing very well. I have an association with your university. My father has a farm. And say it gives me great pleasure to receive you, the gallant male. And say it gives me great pleasure to receive you, the gallant male football team of the University of Development Studies, who have brought immense pride and glory to Ghana by winning the World University Football Games. On behalf of the government and the people of Ghana, I extend warm congratulations to you, your coaches, and the entire UDS community for this extraordinary achievement on the global stage. The World University Football Games represents the highest level of international competition in football for student athletes, bringing together some of the best young talents from universities across the world. Competing and triumphing at that level is no small achievement. It demonstrates Ghana's growing reputation in global sports and the depth of talents that our country possesses. This victory is not only a win for UDS, it is a statement that Ghanaian youth can compete and excel anywhere in the world when given the right opportunity and support. Your success also highlights the importance of university sports as a bridge between education, academia, and professional athletic development, and as a tool for promoting international friendship, cultural exchange, and national pride. Your performance on the world stage has inspired millions of young Ghanaians and rekindled our collective belief in the potential of sports as a unifying and transformative force. You carried Ghana's flag with dignity, discipline, and passion, values that define our national character. This, your victory, demonstrates that success is possible when we combine talent with teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. I commend your Vice Chancellor, the management, and the Sports Directorate of UDS for their vision and unwavering support for student athletes. Unfortunately, in school, I was a water yam, so let me confess that before I continue. The university's balanced focus on academic excellence, character development, and sports has paid off, producing world-class ambassadors of Ghanaian education and resilience in the sports sector. The achievement is also a tribute to the broader investment UDS has made in nurturing young people who excel beyond the classroom. To the players, I say congratulations. You've done yourselves, your university, and your country proud. But let this victory be the foundation, not the finish line. Continue to train with humility, discipline, and ambition so that you can win many more laurels. Remain focused on your education and personal development. The world is now watching you, and you represent not just a university, but a nation with dreams and potential. My government, through the Ministry of Sports and Recreation and the Ministry of Education, is working to strengthen youth and university sports systems to ensure that talented students or athletes like you are identified, developed, and supported to reach professional levels. And this is what the Minister of Sports and Recreation was talking about. We're setting up the School Sports Authority, which will concentrate on sports from the basic level to the secondary level to the university level. And so it's going to have a separate budget, and it will hold constant competitions amongst universities and secondary schools so that we can identify the talents early and bring them into the national teams. Sports and recreation are integral to Ghana's reset agenda. They promote national unity, discipline, and social inclusion while creating pathways for youth employment and entrepreneurship. Our goal, therefore, is to develop a new ecosystem where sports is seen not only as entertainment, but as a viable sector contributing to Ghana's economic growth. We're therefore investing in sports infrastructure, talent development programs, and recreational facilities across schools and communities, ensuring that young people everywhere can discover and nurture their potential. And so one of the things that we're doing is we're building a standard sports stadium in every region with all the facilities so that schools and other sports talents can always go and get good first-class training facilities. The story of your victory can be termed from Tamale to the world stage. You said the university is partly in Sanergo and partly in Tamale South. So from Tamale to the world stage, this perfectly embodies the spirit of the reset agenda. Ghana rising through discipline, opportunity, and excellence. And so let me once again congratulate Professor Alassane, the Vice Chancellor, your academic team and management team. Congratulate the UDS community and all who supported the team on this journey. You've brought glory to Ghana and renewed the faith in the power of young people, education, and sports to transform lives. Carry this, your victory, with humility. Let it inspire others to dream boldly and work hard. The nation is proud of you. Keep the flag of Ghana flying high on the field and off the field. I thank you, and may God bless us all. And I have some good news for you. The presidency is also pleased to present you with something. We won't let you go empty-handed. So this is 500,000 Ghana cedis to be presented to Professor. It's a reward to the team for the good job you have done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Your Excellency, for those wise words of inspiration and gratitude of the whole nation to the victorious team. We say well done. On that note, we want to thank you very much for coming. We'll take the national anthem, after which we'll have one group photograph. So shall we please rise to take the national anthem, please. Thank you very much. We invite the management and the football team. Please come forward. You take a first photograph with His Excellency the President. Of course, joined by senior government officials, the Minister for Sports and Recreation, and Minister for Education, Chief of Staff. Please kindly join us. Please kindly come back. The photographers want, because of the numbers, kindly come back. Please go back a bit, please. Yes, that's okay. Thank you. The Chief Director of Ministry of Sports and Recreation, yes, please join them. Ready? Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you. Have a good morning.